beautiful beaders, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and today you're looking at the Eureka Crystal Beads collection for September 2020. It's hard to believe we're in a new month, but with a new month comes a new gorgeous beading collection. I will leave the link to this collection right down below the video, which will take you right to it on their website, as well as all of the other items individually that are included. Every month there is a stunning theme that is well curated around a specific color palette found in nature. So without further ado, let's open this up and see what this month's theme is. Oh my goodness. All right, so this card indicates what we're going to be looking at this month. You can see all the vibrant colors, the tropical fish darting around the coral. That looks fabulous. So I'm going to slip out the contents. It looks like they're starting to jump out at me anyway. We will take a look at all of this in just a moment, but let's first briefly review what our information has to say. All right, I got the picture out so you can picture it all. It says, snorkeling just under the water surface, you encounter a riot of stunning living color. Yellow butterfly fish dart in and out of the coral, while thousands of iridescent blue fish float in clouds above the reef. You spot a sea turtle, symbolic of the ability to stay grounded, even in moments of disturbances and chaos. Let's take a little peek at our list and get the name of our collection. It is called Paradise Aquatic, and this is our organized list of everything that is included, all laid out for us. You can see that the cost of this collection is $60, which is a savings of $24 over retail. And they've also listed all the SKU numbers for everything beside each item instead of specific colors. And that's because the colors could vary just slightly from collection to collection, depending on availability. Sometimes it's hard to get so many things in one color, and this makes the collections available to more people. As a reminder, this is not a subscription box, so you are free to pick up this collection and any other collections they have in stock. And if this collection does happen to run out before you can get to it, just make sure you add your email address to the waiting list on their site, and they will notify you as soon as it comes back in stock. And also that's why they have popped up these SKU numbers, because you can put those right into their search bar on their site and be taken to these individual items, so you can pick them up separately if you choose to do that. So we're going to see some Japanese seed beads, some check glass. We have a natural stone section, a Swarovski and Preciosa crystal section. We're going to see some findings, and there's going to be a free mystery gift that is limited to the first 100 collections ordered. So if you're able to get in on that quickly, you can get a free mystery gift with your package. So with all that out of the way, let us take a look at the contents, and I'll give you a close-up look at everything that's in store. All right, I think I'm ready to go to the Caribbean with everything all laid out. It is so colorful and gorgeous. We're going to start out with the Japanese seed bead section, and we'll start out with our 2 tubes of size 6 Toho round seed beads. And I received a gorgeous magenta, bright pink color, kind of silver line, kind of milky, as well as this beautiful dark translucent teal tone with kind of a lustery finish. Just gorgeous. Next up included our 2 tubes of size 8 Toho round seed beads, and these are the 2.5-inch tubes, so you get 8 to 9 grams inside. And my first color here being a beautiful light turquoise, opaque with a lustery finish, and then this beautiful burnt orange, kind of pumpkin-y color, slightly metallic and very saturated. So 2 totally different colors from the size 6 seed beads, but as you can see, we're going with a whole rainbow of different colors that look beautiful together that are inspired by our theme. They've also included 3 vials of size 11 Toho seed beads. I have an electric light lime green, a beautiful translucent cobalt blue with a luster finish, and a beautiful shade of raspberry or like a pomegranate color. 3 more wonderful bright colors in a classic size 11. Next, we have a tube of Miyuki quarter tilas. Look at that gorgeous shade of sky blue. They're kind of frosty with a matte finish but slightly translucent. You get 10 grams inside of this vial. And this is one of those items where you may get this color and you may get a different color that also complements this theme very well. There's a close look at what the quarter tilas look like. They go very well with their sisters, the half tila and the regular tila beads. These are just a smaller quarter size slice of that, and they have the two holes just like their counterparts. And then to round out the seed bead section, we have a vial of Miyuki twisted bugle beads. They are the 2 by 6 millimeter size, and there's 7.5 grams in this tube. And this kind of incorporates all of our different colors in this one bead, wouldn't you say, with this iris finish? And so fun to get these twisted bugles. Those are absolutely beautiful. And the Miyuki, just as everything in their collections, are very high quality, so these aren't as jagged as some of the lower quality seed beads, and they're also a lot more uniform than you may see with the lower quality bugles. So I'm excited to play around with those. All right, our next section is check glass. So we're going to start that off with this very long strand of 100 pieces of check glass druck beads. They are these rounds, this classic round shape in a smaller 4 millimeter size. Received mine in this very saturated metallic teal tone, reminiscent of tropical water. And then next we have a strand of fire polish beads. This is in a very also electric Caribbean blue type color. This is a little bit more of a true blue than a blue with a hint of green like our druck beads were. And these are in a gleaming metallic finish. There are 50 pieces on this strand, and these are the 4 millimeter size. Next in our check glass section, we have another strand, and this is also a strand of check glass druck beads. These are the 6 millimeter size. There's 50 pieces on the strand, and what a delicious shade of orange. They have kind of a satiny finish, and they just pop against all that blue in particular. And then the last item in our check glass section is a mystery strand of coral reef check glass beads. So it could be in one of 9 possible beautiful reef colors. So it's not necessarily going to be this one. It will be a surprise, but it will be the same type of bead and will go very well with the theme, of course. These are absolutely beautiful. I love how part of the bead is matte and part of the bead is not matte, and they have the 2 different tones, the crystal as well as that vibrant aqua blue. That's a beautiful combination, and I'm sure the other color combinations they will send are going to be beautiful as well. Our next section contains some natural stone beads, and we're going to kick that off with this very long strand. 66 pieces of lava beads. These are natural lava beads, and they are a 6 millimeter size. You can see that wonderful texture there. They're great for using with essential oils. They're a very trendy bead, but with that black color, I mean, they will go with so many different things, and it's nice to have a neutral like this to go with our very bright palette and to give some of those brighter colors a lovely contrast. Next up, we have a bag containing some dainty 2 millimeter high-grade micro-faceted gemstone beads. This is turquoise, absolutely beautiful. Look at that bright turquoise color, and we'll take them out. Just look at how gorgeous those are up close, and the little teeny tiny micro faceting. These are so dainty. I know everything looks a lot bigger up close in the camera, but they are so small. They're similar to the size of the spinel that they sent in the Poppy Fields collection. If you had gotten that, really nice touch to get some natural gemstone beads in this collection. And that's certainly an appropriate color choice, and nice that we're getting some natural materials in this natural theme. Our third selection in the natural stone section is in this bag, and it contains some 8x9mm titanium coated beads. There's 4 pieces included, and this is one of those items that could be swapped out for something else similar, but still the same quality and theme. So here are the ones I received. These are so fun. These are little rainbow coated hematite shell beads. You can see the rainbow of colors. We have very metallic finish, and they're different on each side. Those are so cute. Very smooth, and I love all the detail. That's a really fun touch. All right, now we're gonna bring in the sparkle to this collection. We're gonna get it kicked off with the Swarovski Crystal section. The first item is an 18x13mm oval fancy stone. And I received mine in this stunning combination of blue. I just love how it's darker on the outer edge and then gets a little bit lighter inside. Absolutely stunning, just like you'd expect from Swarovski, and the beautiful facets. There's a look at the coated back. And I just shared a tutorial for a oval fancy cut stone in a larger size that came in their Poppy Fields collection. This is like a smaller version of that. And then next up we have a bag containing 2 other fancy oval stones, this time in 14x10mm, so a little bit smaller. And I can't get enough of that bright canary yellow. It just makes me happy looking at those. So here we go. There's the 2 oval stones, a super fun and new shape to be included in these collections, and a great size to bezel around to make a more dainty pendant or a couple of beaded earrings. I just love that pop of yellow. There's a look at that vibrant and perfectly coated back and all that sparkle as I move them under the light. Now for our next item, this is another one of those that's going to be kind of a mystery color. This is a bag containing 2 12mm Rivolis, and each collection is going to come with 2 Rivolis in the size that are going to feature a beautiful custom coated finish like this one. It might be this one, and it might be one of several other stunning finishes. This choice though, this is right up my alley. Look at the gorgeous purples and blues and a little bit of green as I move it slightly that way. Such a stunning custom coating that gives these that beautiful effect with the dazzling colors that are shining back, those perfectly cut facets, and there's a look at the back. It's got like a mirrored finish on the back. Absolutely stunning, and can't wait to play around with these. And then for our Preciosa Crystal section, we have one item, and it's a bag containing this really fun mix of Caribbean assorted Czech Preciosa crystal bicones. There's 48 pieces inside. And we have a little bit of everything. We're picking up a lot of the different colors from this collection, and even different finishes, from our more opaque to milky to translucent, and some metallics, some with AB finish. Look at these. I think these are one of my favorites. Wow, those are gorgeous. So a great mix of bicones in all different sizes, which can be helpful to have when designing. I know I really enjoyed the mixes that were included in the Beach Dunes collection, and also in Serene Lavender, because I was able to incorporate the different sizes and colors of bicones into several different projects. So now we're going to get into our findings section. The first item we have is a set of 12mm sew-on round Rivoli settings with 4 prongs in this gold finish. I won't take these out, but as you can see, you can use these in bead weaving or embroidery. They've got some holes there on the bottom, and you'll just pop your custom coated 12mm Rivolis that they included in this collection right in there and bead away with those. So it's very handy that they included some settings. Next up, a very versatile item. They've included a package of Beadsmith memory wire, which even comes with the little end caps. There's 12 loops inside, and it's also in a gold tone. All right, next up, here's a fun item. This is going to be a mystery 2 strands of rhinestone cup chain. There's going to be 2 strands, 1 foot each, in tropical Caribbean colors. So I have 2 different sizes and 2 completely different color tones included. I have the smaller cup chain with the brass settings and an opaque orange color rhinestone, and then a larger size with the sapphire blue, very sparkly rhinestone in silver settings. So again, everybody's choices might be a little bit different. Then we have a bag containing some ball post earrings with an open ring at the bottom. These are in a gold tone. You can see you have the posts and you have the backs included. There's the little hole there where you can attach something off the bottom. Those are great to have. And then we have some 5mm open jump rings. Mine are in this antique brass color. And then a different tone of metal, we have this antique copper 9.5mm lobster claw clasp selection in our last bag of findings, 4 pieces included in that. And then finally, this is the item that will be up for the first 100 people that purchase this particular collection. That is a free mystery gift that will change and be different from person to person. This is a sparkly oval crystal stone that I received as my mystery gift. And it could even go with all of the things that we have down below. Isn't this collection stunning? I mean, obviously, if you like bright colors, you're going to be drawn to this collection. And I couldn't help but think how beautiful of a complement this would be to their Beach Dunes collection, which is full of neutrals. And it's kind of like they both follow a beachy theme, but they're so opposite, yet could be used in combination with each other. This to add more color to that collection, and that collection to add some more neutrals into this one. They can both work together, just a thought. But I think it's absolutely stunning. It follows what I expect from the Eureka Crystal Beads collections, all of them being different in their own way with a beautiful color scheme and theme and a wide array of different types of beading materials to really get you inspired. So I can't wait to play around with this collection and hopefully share some finished pieces and tutorials to come in the future from this. As a reminder, the link for this collection is right down below the video, as well as the links to all of their other collections. And I have a playlist where I've shared unboxings of each of those collections that you can still grab. Some of them are still in stock from over the past year, and I can't recommend them enough. They are one of my favorite things to share with you guys. So feel free to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this month's theme. If anything in particular is jumping out at you, maybe share what other color variations you received once you received the collection, or anything else you'd like to say. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And I'd love to have you as a subscriber, so definitely hit that subscribe button as well if you haven't already, and that way you will be aware when I post new content, especially if I follow up with some finished pieces from this collection. Also down below, you'll find the links to my social media handles where you can follow along with me there and get some additional insight on what I'm up to. And you can check out my website and blog at orchidandopal.com, where I sell my finished pieces and patterns and go into some more detail about the videos that I post. I want to thank you guys so much for being with me. Until next time, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. And as always, happy beading.